Today I want to tell you about it is my opinion. It is my opinion whether you like it or not, but it is my opinion. See the textbooks, all the textbooks of class 11, 12 and below class 10. What do you find? What do you find? There is no new, only the same chapters, same questions, and for 10 years you are for 10 years or say for 15 years. There is no new updates, the same pattern, everything is the same. So now what I want to tell you that the textbooks must be designed in such a way that think and memorize, they both must move parallel. What we find that in your maths book, most of the formula most of the problems are formula based, so you do not have to think anything, just it is a formula based, so it can be solved, or you can memorize it and solve the problems, and you will get good marks in your examination. But since there is no thinking, so there is no output. So what I want to tell you that think and memorize, they must move parallel, and think and memorize, if they move parallel, then only there will be a new idea, and this new idea will lead to a new invention, and this new invention will lead to the decrease in the unemployment which is existing at present in our society. So what I want to tell you, since the software companies, we find that the software companies every year they update their software, so what I want to tell that the new problems, the syllabus, the course, the textbook must be updated every year, introducing new questions. Most of the, say 50-50, some questions must be on think basis, where you have to think, and if thinking means you are integrating whatever you have memorized, so this will lead to your good development of your brain. And you know that today the AI, if we can't think above AI, then and if our thinking is not above AI, it will be a great problem for all the students. So the patterns must be changed. Every year new questions must be introduced, so that the students are bound to think, and if they think, then only new ideas will come forward, and it will be helpful for the society. So here again, see what is happening in our textbooks. In our textbook, in the name of update, what we are doing what it has been done, that the chapters are being deleted. In the name of updates, the chapters are being deleted. So if you are deleting the chapters, that means less knowledge are being given to our students. And if you look into the textbook of class 11, what has happened? In the name of update, they have deleted the chapter. No doubt. Okay, it is they have deleted the chapter, but the exercise is left there. So how can a student solve a problem without the formulas and without the chapter? Again, the same in the class 11 textbook, you will again find that theory has been given in a nutshell, but there is no exercise. So how can a development will take place in a student? So it has been found that we are giving no importance to our education. We are giving no importance to our textbooks. Here you see the questions in the textbook and the questions which are in the competitions. There is a huge gap between the questions which are in the textbook and the questions which usually comes in the competition. So how this gap can be fulfilled? This gap can be fulfilled only when every year updates are being done, new theories are been introduced, new questions are being introduced, and if more and more questions are on the basis of think, then the chapters will be more clear to you. And when the chapters are more clear to you, say in case of science, if your chapters are more clear, then it will be applicable to technology, and when it is applicable to the technology, it will be useful for the human beings. So here we see that the textbooks must also be improved, that it is a purely, in science we see that it is a purely there is no practical thing is given there, it is purely theory. So there must be some chapters where how these theories can be directly applied in practicals. If a student comes to know that how this theory is directly applied in the practicals, it will be more clear for them, and he will be able to think a new idea when after completing his course. So this is the main drawbacks which is taking place in our country. Says, what do we find? Students who have passed the graduation, who has passed master degree, they find no other ways for their survival. If they get a job, they feel themselves they are satisfied. If they do not get a job, they feel themselves unsecured, and sometimes someone goes in depression. So the very most important thing here is that we must give more stress in education. Books must be designed properly. More ideas must be introduced in it, because I am repeatedly telling you, the AI has come forward, and if you can't think above AI, then it will be a great difficulty for you in the near future. And you must be fast enough to integrate all the memories which you have, so that that means you're integrating the memories at the same time thinking power. All these two must increase rapidly. So here again I want to tell you, in our religion you have find that Lord Ganesha, because he had a thinking power and he was able to integrate his knowledge and the thinking power, he acted very fast and he made round the world in 7 times. So it has been already explained in our religions that think and memorize, they both must move parallel, and then only we can achieve a goal. But what happens here? Here you must remember that you must think, after think idea must come forward. But what happens today? First comes idea, then we think, then it is of no use. Think must come at first, and after that your ideas, then after that idea must come, then only you will be clear with your subjects, you will be clear with your what you have want to achieve, and then only you will find that you will find a new result. That means then only there will be inventions. And if your thinking is in the favor of the welfare of the society, the inventions will be in the welfare of the society, and then you will see that the rate of unemployment will decrease.